Billy Ocean, 1985. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Now some of you may say, who's Billy Ocean? But Billy Ocean made When the Going Gets Tough, the Tough Get Going. That was a huge hit. It's not 1985, it's 2026. And the going's got tough. And the tough will get going. So we're already in a new tough era. And we have to make decisions. How are we going to manage our businesses? It's a dilemma. You've got two options. One option is to become cheaper. But then you're competing with the big end of town. And once you become cheaper, how do you start building your prices again? So I don't believe that is the approach that you do getting tough in 2026. The other action is to become a premium business. And I think it's there we need to focus on as agritourism operators, is being premium businesses. That means we need to upgrade our offer to our target consumer. Now I accept it's a dilemma. I accept things can go wrong. So let me give you a case study. For the last 5 years, Linda and myself have had our Tuesday off day in our local town. And we go for lunch at what we perceive as the best restaurant. It's a French restaurant. We normally pay $40 for our lunch. That was 6 weeks ago. This week it was $65 due to labour costs going up, fuel costs going up, food prices going up, a whole series of issues, meaning they've got to increase their price. I understand that, but we won't be going back, not because of the price, because they don't understand how to manage their business in the scenario that we're living in today. First of all, we normally get a French waitress in a French restaurant. We have for the last 5 years. They've normally been backpackers. This time, we got a young Australian who came up and said he'd taken over because the boss was trying to reduce some wages and asked him to help out. He then explained he didn't understand the menu and couldn't help us with the menu because this was his first week. Now that built us with confidence. He took the order, and while he was taking the order, he explained that the structure of the business had changed and that the owner was now cooking the meals. In other words, he was back of room and not front of room where he used to be. So being back of room, he had no idea what was happening front of room. The meal took 45 minutes between ordering and receiving it. So that put a lot of pressure on our activities in the afternoon and the jobs we'd got to get done. So where this business should have said, as a premium business, we know we've got to increase our input and therefore we've got to input the price of the menu, they needed to enhance the experience. They needed to be saying, how can we improve the experience for our consumer, because we have to charge them more. And alas, they got that wrong. And a lot of businesses are going to get that wrong in the next few weeks and go out of business, not because of price, because of not providing the correct offer. So what are the lessons that we can learn from that experience and introduce into our own businesses? Number one, what are the key touch points with the consumer that you must enhance in the experience? And alas, our restaurant failed to do that. They hadn't identified the key touch points and they hadn't identified how to enhance them. Now that may mean that technology may have to take over some of the other jobs, because the person who's with the consumer should be enhancing the experience. Number two is their training program should be enhanced. And the reverse happened. the training program went backwards, so people weren't being trained, and as a result of that the consumer was getting a worse experience rather than a better experience. This is a French restaurant. It has values based on a French experience, and it destroyed the values to provide a different offer when the values were the French experience. So they made a number of mistakes where they went away from the premium offer rather than enhance the premium offer. Now we're doing the same on our own farm at Chestnut Brae. We're enhancing the offer. We're upgrading our accommodation. We're upgrading our garden and our drive. So we're looking at the little things we can do in our own business to enhance the experience. So back to Billy Ocean, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And this is a time when the tough will get going. We will lose businesses, but you have to look at your premium offer and ask yourself, how do you enhance that premium offer? Welcome to When the Tough Get Going.